you all very much for supporting me, for giving me the opportunity to serve you as the Maricopa County Attorney. And I gave several reasons over the course of the campaign why I wanted to run for the office. And the first was to serve you. We've been at it now for about 6 weeks, and I'm very pleased with the progress that we've been able to achieve to this point. None of that would have been possible if it wasn't for your support. Your belief that a county attorney should serve you, should fight crime and honor the rights of victims of crime, and should work to protect and strengthen our community. It's what I endeavored to do throughout the campaign to earn your support and your vote. It's what we've begun to do now in my leadership of the office. And we have a great team at hand. At the state level, I look forward to working with our Attorney General Tom Horn to make sure that we do all we can in Arizona to fight illegal immigration.
Yeah.
We know here in Maricopa County, where we are a destination county for human and drug smuggling, what the impact of that criminal activity is. And we're going to remain ever vigilant. We have a federal government that would rather spend resources to sue Arizona for daring to defend our citizens than to take those same resources and actually go and secure a border and do their job there.
Yeah.
And if Janet really wanted to do her job, I say we give her a rifle, a couple of pairs of combat boots, and put her down the border. Encourage her to start marching and pull a couple shifts of guard duty. What? Now what? And she might scare away a few too. Yeah. That's about all I got to say on that. We're going to continue. The county attorney's office and the county sheriff's office will continue to partner together and to work to make sure we're protecting and strengthening our community. We will enforce our employer sanctions law. We will. And we will work to ensure that the clients of coyotes, those who are negotiating and paying for those human smuggling services, are held accountable as well. Yes. We will indict them as human smuggling co-conspirators. We're going to be ever vigilant and smart, too, about other areas of crime. We've done a great job in Arizona about ensuring that our mandatory sentencing laws target the violent and repeat offenders who prey on our fellow citizens and communities. And right now I can tell you that about 95% of people in Arizona's prisons are there for violent and or repeat felonies. They are not there for simple drug possession offenses. They are not there for having committed first-time non-violent felonies. That's just not true. So when you hear about calls for sentencing reform and conservative approaches to crime and conservative approaches to spending money on criminal justice issues, absolutely. And we will be smart about that. But what I will not do is I will not stand by and allow people to make inaccurate arguments that somehow our prisons are overpopulated with those who would otherwise do well being back in our community. That's nonsense. I'm not going to allow our communities to have to bear the brunt of the cost of crime. Each repeat felon who's in prison is not out in our communities committing additional felonies and creating additional victims. And so you have my pledge that I'll continue to stand tall and stand firm when it comes to criminal justice issues and policies that will protect and safeguard our community. And so I look forward to continue to serve you. We've got a great office. Our personnel levels are down now to almost where they were back in 2000. Our community in Maricopa County has increased in population by over a third. The number of felony filings over the same period of time is up over 40%. But I can tell you, because of our emphasis on going after violent repeat felons, crime is falling. Crime has fallen in Maricopa County almost 20%. And this year we'll see a decrease in the number of felony filings, I think about 10%. Which also means now we're seeing fewer people overall going to Arizona prisons. So that rate of prison growth that we have is starting to top off, which is what you should expect to see. If we're targeting violent repeat felons, we're taking them off the streets, they're not committing new crimes, and the word is getting out. If you want to harm people in the community, go somewhere else. Don't do it in Maricopa County, don't do it in Arizona. So that's what we're doing on that front. And I want to encourage you and echo a few of the comments that you've heard earlier too, that this next election cycle is critical. We cannot afford to let up. We must press the point home that this past November we voted against legislation and arrogance. In this next election cycle we will vote against individuals and their arrogance. We need to ensure that Barack Obama and his Chicago goons are one and done. The fight now is the fight for freedom and the free enterprise system. And let me underscore this point. When we talk about the free enterprise system, this is something that Ronald Reagan emphasized over 30 years ago in forging the idea that the Republican Party is the home of those who hold conservative principles socially and fiscally. That the free enterprise system is the most moral economic system in the world. It's an economic system in which we free the ingenuity and the talents and abilities that each one of us have been blessed with so that we have the freedom to pursue our goals and our dreams to become the men and women we were created to be, and in doing so, we create hope and opportunity for others at home and abroad. But as we have seen, those principles have been under assault from an administration that will not honor the term under which it operates, socialism in many instances, communism in others, and has tried to fool the American people into believing that if we can give you everything you want, you'll give us everything we need as a government to control and to have all power centralized in one entity. Well, we fought a revolution over 200 years ago to say no to that. We're going to do it again in 2 years. So let's keep up the fight, keep pressing the message, keep sharing the information, and come November, in 2 years, we'll enjoy one more revolutionary success. And I look forward to serving you between here now and then. And we'll continue to make Maricopa County a place we're all proud to live, work, and raise our families. Thank you.